Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Hearts of Iron 4. We're playing on the modern day mod. We're starting a brand new campaign series here today. We're going to be playing as Germany. We're going to be playing as Angela Merkel and hopefully reforming a new German Reich, the Fourth Reich. So guys, if you want to see more Hearts of Iron on the channel, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment and subscribe if you're new around here. If this video can hit 400 likes within 24 hours, I will do a double upload here today and release the second episode instantly. So all the download links for this mod are in the description below. If you want to play along with me, maybe you can start your own German campaign playing as Angela Merkel. Maybe play as United States. We finished the Donald Trump campaign, of course. Russia would be really quite cool, but let's get stuck into the Deutschland campaign. We're going to go just with, we had historical AI focuses turned on last time, which doesn't really make sense because we're playing on the modern day mod, of course. So essentially what I want to do is basically create a huge Germanic empire once more with the help of NATO this time, which should be a lot of fun. So I feel like we're doing a lot of Germanic stuff on the channel. We've obviously just started the Holy Roman Empire campaign for the Medieval Kingdoms mod, and now we are doing a Germany campaign. So the first thing we want to do playing as Germany is invade Poland. Guten Tag, mein Freund. So let's have a look at that. Can we start justifying against them? Oh, Poland's in NATO. Okay, that's, alright, so who isn't in NATO then? Let's have a look. Oh, Austria and Switzerland. Uh-oh, getting a little bit of Anschluss. Okay, they're going to be ripe for the taking. We can't justify a war against them because we don't have enough political power. Who else isn't in NATO? So obviously Switzerland, we're going to take this rightful German territory here. And, what is it, Sweden? Who else isn't in NATO? Sweden, Finland, the Ukraine, a couple of the Baltic states. Also going to help out with the Kurds as well. Can I actually leave NATO? I can as well. Okay, so basically we want to create a huge German empire. We need more land for the Volkswagen factories. It should be a lot of fun. Right, okay. Let's go straight into our research. We want to get some new guns. So at the moment, what can we get? We can get the MK416. Towards the end, in 2030, we can get the XM9. Okay, cool. So let's get that done then. What else do we want to go through here? We'll get these new guns, and then I think we're going to have to go down the... Okay, so we've got the engineering sort of tree. I do want to try and get nuclear bombs as quickly as possible. That's going to help us quite a lot. So let's get some warheads in. Our industrial really does help with our resources and stuff as well. A radar station, encryption, decryption. So this is... Okay, engineering. We're going to have to go with industrial. So what do we want to go in here then? So we can upgrade to computers to get production efficiency. We can get production efficiency cap. We can get factory output. Output and cap. These are more resource base. Let's go with this then. We got one more. We probably should go for... maybe a military thing as well, because we probably want to attack Austria and Switzerland as quickly as possible, take that rightful German land. Tanks wise, we've got a hell of a lot here. What are we land doctrines? There, let's go with the Blitzkrieg. That's good. That is, that sounds right up our alley. So we can't actually get any nuclear reactors just yet. So what I want to do is basically put military factories all over Germany. I'm curious to see what resources we have at the moment. So... this is going to be a lot of fun, this series. I can't wait. So, we've got post-war... These looks like MP5s. Okay. So, we can get modern G36s. This is a really, really cool gun. When I did airsofting with Sol in England, I was using that gun. Actually, I'm a huge COD 4 fan as well. I used to love that gun in that game. Right. Okay, let's continue on with the motorized infantry. What else do we want to go with? We're going to have to customize my divisions as well. We've only got 15 military factories. You're joking, mate. Okay, we're going to have to customize our infantry as well. So obviously at the start of Hearts of Iron, it's a little bit slow. We're slowly building up our economy, ready to go to war with Austria and, of course, Switzerland. I could change to fascism. However, I kind of want to play as Angela Merkel. And staying... Is Angela Merkel democratic? Conservative. Okay. I didn't know. that's going to probably help us. And pretty much NATO is going to allow us to take out and just invade these other countries. Pretty much. Okay, where was I? I was going into my construction and production. So, we're going to have to edit our stuff soon. Okay, tanks-wise, we probably should go with the main battle tanks. Light tank. Didn't Adolf Hitler have some, like, crazy idea for his perfect tank? Where he had this, like, huge fortress and there was, like... I saw like an image of like his ideal perfect tank that he wanted to build. It's just so impractical. It was like a fortress on the battlefield, and they had like 2 motorbikes in it, so I could like deploy out the back and run off and shoot people. Right, let's go with the main battle tank, and then we'll go with the light tank. Right, aircraft wise, we're not going to have enough factories to go with all of them, but I'm probably going to use most of them as well. Transport planes, not so much. Bombers, I guess, but I want to try and take most of the land. So naval wise, first thing we want to get some submarines, get those U-boats up. Let's go with convoys as well. Let's go with the destroyer. Let's go with a frigate. Let's go with a missile cruiser and a carrier. Let's go through all of that good stuff. Then we'll assess our resources towards the end. So we've got 2 more slots here. Let's chuck 1 into our U-boats and 1 into our convoys. We still have 500 of them though. National focus wise, does Germany have their sort of own unique one? We've got these down. Oh, we can't activate them. You don't meet the requirements. Continuous focus, I was just curious. So we've got the civilian and industrial stuff here. Eastern loyalty, Western loyalty. Western loyalty requires expansion. Eastern loyalty void. Okay, makes them like me a lot more. Here's sort of the fascism stuff. Royal Doctrine. Path of Allah. What else have we got here? Just the army forces stuff. We probably should upgrade our industrial stuff, I think, at the moment. Because I'm pretty sure most of the NATO factions love me. Because I'm the biggest economy in Europe at the moment. So we've got no divisions in basic training. And we've got outdated equipment being produced. The KH-33. And that would be the gun there, wouldn't it? However, at the moment... The thing is, we need to get this, the G36s up. Alright, let's go into my... Where are we? Let's go into my divisions. We're going to have to edit these quite a bit. Because I don't like... Yeah, we're going to need more. I want thicker infantries like that. I want to go with 3 and 3, and we're going to have to edit this as well. So I guess we can start training them, even though they're not my ideal ones. So where should I put you in Germany? Probably put you down in Bavaria. Or should I put you bang smack in the middle near Franconia? Probably just chuck you in the middle there. Right, infantry here wise, I don't want any of that. We're going to need mountain units, most definitely, if we're going to be fighting the fucking Swiss and the Austrians. Right, what's this? This is just the... What does that say? Panzer Brigade. Okay, so these have modern tanks in it. Light tanks as well. Yeah, we don't have any military experience, so we can't custom these. I really want to custom that as well. Okay, let's chuck you in Franconia as well. So we quickly need to produce light tanks so it fits it. Okay, so to get military experience really early on, the best thing we can do is we can start essentially just training these guys up. So let's chuck them to Munich. Let's give it a German commander. So who do we have here? We have Klaus, Dieter, Volker, Hans Lothar Domrose. Oh my god, that guy sounds awesome. But I think we'll go with Volker, General Volker, because he's rank 2. So let's go with Volker, send you to Munich. Let's go with the red of the German Reich. Right, how are we going planes-wise? How is our sort of planes and stuff? We've got a fair few, which is good. How big are our air wings here? Okay, I really want to chuck everyone pretty much over to, Bavaria for the time being. We're also going to have to change our ideologies and stuff. So let's basically send everyone to the border here. We'll probably hit Austria first. I think Austria will be easier to take than Switzerland. And I think that's all my air force out now. Right, so we'll just chuck you over. Where's the closest airfield? Here in Bavaria. So let's just rally these guys up as best we can. Let's pop you guys into this. Perfect. And let's go over Austria now. So where is Vienna here? We should be able to push into here quite quickly. And who else is not in NATO? So we'll push against Austria, we'll push against Switzerland. And then we'll push against the Swedes and then the Finnish. Okay, we'll make a big old Reich. Right, what else have we got here? That's just the guns. I think we're pretty much ready to start continuing a bit. Trade rights wise. So we need 3 chromium. So we're only producing 250 steel, 7 chromium, no rubber, 75 aluminium, 7 oil, tungsten. And because we've got an open economy at the moment, it's basically free trade. Which sucks, so we need to go closed economy. That's going to cost us a lot. That sucks. We're on volunteer only, which is 1.5. What's the population of Germany? Yeah, 80 million. We want to go with limited conscription at some point. Okay, let's continue on. Let's speed things up a bit. Actually, what we should do is we probably should send some units to help with a couple. So we've got the ISIS invasion of Iraq, the ISIS invasion of Syria, the ISIS invasion of Kurdistan, and then we've got the stuff going on in the Ukraine as well. Okay, how many divisions can I send to the Kurds to help? Last time I only could send one. One United States tank division, which absolutely wrecked shop against ISIS. Yeah. Send volunteers. Must have at least 20 divisions to do so. We don't have enough divisions on our own. Everyone here in Germany. Okay, right. So let's continue on. Let's push things down. Yeah, what's the United States opinion of me? Yeah, they love me. I can leave the faction, but it's going to be in my best interest to stay in NATO as long as possible. They can't kick me out, I don't think. Okay, so let's quickly pause and get these guys to go on there, starting their exercises. Train these guys up, so we can get this military experience, so we can finally customize our divisions. So, I don't know if I've got a big enough army to go to war with Austria just yet. I guess we could try and go for it, keep on justifying against them. It's going to take 225 days, so we're definitely going to have enough. We need 30 more. We still don't have enough political power to do it. Can we send any units to the Ukraine to help? No, we don't have enough divisions. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so let's make a couple more here. Let's go with some more mounted men. Let's add 5. Let's add 5 here, and then we'll only add the 3 tank brigades there. Okay. We need to get to 20 divisions so we can send it. It's great to get experience. You can get a lot of experience helping the Ukrainians or the Kurds. Right, what's going on here? Outdated equipment. It's the guns still. As the G36s come up a bit. Yeah, let's just stop that then. Let's just go with the modern guns. Chuck a lot, pretty much chuck them onto the modern guns. Where did those factories go to? Oh, they went into my planes and stuff, that's why. Yeah, because we're only making 2 per day and we need 5,000. We need to wait for those constructions, military buildings to come up a bit. Okay, well, how's the war going against the Islamic State here? Can't really see. They're fighting the Kurds. How's the war in the Ukraine going? Uh-oh, they're pushing quite heavily against them. So we have insufficient resources at the moment. 2 aluminium, 9 rubber, 13 tungsten, and 13 chromium. Okay, we have my navy here, which I didn't even think about. We don't have a navy at Germany, which blows my mind. What the fuck? Why don't we have a navy? Who's my admiral? Manfred Nilsson. Okay, that's fine. Manpower-wise, we have 260, but we can get so much, it's ridiculous. So we currently have 13 divisions. Let's start justifying against Austria now. We need 11 more political power. How is our fascism and stuff at the moment? Our reactionary is 11. Democratic Socialist is 8. Progressive 8. Like, fascism has pretty much been wiped out, you'd think, in Germany by now. They put a bloody purge on that. Right, what's going on now? Let's continue. My industrial stuff's done. Let's go with... Okay, so we can go with infrastructure. We probably just want to go with military factories, get a lot more of them going. Okay, can we start justifying against the Austrians now? Get an Anschluss going. Okay, let's start justifying against them now. So that's going to be done on the 1st of April 2017. Okay, it's currently the 24th of August 2016. The Ukrainians are still fighting. And it looks like the Kurds and Syria are actually smashing the United States here. We've got some free military factories. Let's pretty much pop all of them onto our guns, because we need more of those G36s as quickly as possible. Once we start fighting against some other countries, we don't need to booster our own party, do we? It might be a good idea just to keep the Democrat up a bit. We don't have to change it, unlike in the Donald Trump campaign. Doesn't look like the Austrians have too many divisions here. It's going to be a nightmare fighting through the Alps. So I think we should go straight for Salzburg, go to Graz, and then Vienna, and try and hit them there as quickly as possible. Alright. For the German Reich. Sorry. It's my Austrian in me. Who knows? I could be related to Hitler. We could have a common ancestor. Right, how well is... Okay, they're doing... Oh, they're pushing back a little bit here. Okay. We've got our first unit of the Mountain Division here. Send you to this army. We've got 6 in our army experience, so what do we want to edit first? Probably these guys. Probably put in... Oh, we simply just don't have enough military experience yet. Okay, let's go down the military factory there. The more we can get, the better. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, where you would like me to expand. We can essentially go to war with everyone else who isn't a part of NATO. So once we probably finish off the Swiss and the Austrians, we'll invade Sweden and Finland. Could invade the Ukraine. I'm sure we're going to have to go to war with Russia. And then probably have to deal with China as well. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we go. Alright, do we have air superiority over Austria? We do. Which is fantastic. Modern software, and we can get upgraded guns now. So let's break that down instantly and get them in as quickly as possible. Okay, pop you up to the top then. These modern guns look really, really cool. But there's so much stuff in the tech tree that we need to research. So we're getting the HK416. We're not even getting the G36s anymore. Okay, let's continue down the production efficiency. Maybe go with some more resource stuff. Synthetic rubber. Because we're going to need rubber at some point. Should I try and get trade rights with some other countries? We do need rubber. That's going to be a huge problem for us. So we can get rubber off Indonesia. Is there any NATO faction we can do that? I think Indonesia will be fine to give us some, though. We don't have enough... Yeah, we don't really have enough... civilian factories, that's what the problem is. Okay, we've got our U-boats coming, which is fine. Okay, how long until we can invade Austria? 1st of April 2017. My experience is coming up slowly but surely. Let's add you to this army, actually, if we can. We'll break it down later. Islamic State took one state. Iraqi Caliphate was puppeted. What's happened down here? Okay, so it looks like the Islamic State has fallen. The Iraqi Caliphate. What? Was puppeted by whom? Iraqi Caliphate is a puppet of a foreign power. So the Islamic State took Iraq, did they? I think they might have. Yeah, they're at war with Syria and stuff. Right, we've got some spare more research slots now. So yeah, if you guys are enjoying this campaign and would like to see more, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment. It's a great way for me to gauge if you want to see more Hearts of Iron on the channel, or would you prefer to see more Total War? Just sort of let me know. Okay. Also, all my social media links are in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you guys want to get yourselves some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. You probably can pick up Hearts of Iron for a pretty competitive price. So we've got some ships coming along. 5, which is perfect. Okay, we've got 10 points. We can start customizing these divisions somewhat. So we've got artillery and we've got company here. We probably want to go with... We need a field hospital. Most definitely. Save that. There's so much stuff I want to customize in these divisions. Even though they're not perfect, but they're... I guess they're going to have to do for the time being until we get that up. Okay. Yeah, it sort of sucks, that. Right, political power. We can probably boost more. So we need conservative. We're probably better off to get conservative in. So let's save up for that. Right, spare research slot. Let's continue with the doctrines. We want to be able to get ready to hit the Austrians. We should outnumber them quite significantly. They're not being guaranteed by anyone, which is great. Civilian factions in use. We've got 46. Military only 19. Once we start going down the tech tree there, we'll be fine. Okay, where can I chuck my navy? Actually, should we go with a search and destroy in the eastern North Sea? We go into the Baltic, and I think we'll just hold down those two as probably the best for us. What does the United Kingdom think of me? They're fine. We don't quite have 20 divisions yet. We've only got 14, so we can't even help the Ukrainians, even if we wanted to. Okay, these military factories are coming up slowly but surely. Just put them straight into our guns. We've got one military factory working on everything else at the moment. Guns are probably the most important thing for us to get at the time being. Okay, and we're still exercising to get our military experience up. What's this here? Leningrad? Okay. Russian territory. Justification against Upper Austria is finished. Should I go to war with them now? Do I think I'm ready? I think we should. I think we should risk it for the biscuit, if I'm being honest. Right, let's stop for a second. Stop the exercising. Make a front line. We want to push straight to Vienna. Pretty much. You don't really want to push too far through the mountains. That'd just fucking wreck us. We'll leave the mountain unit, just the one guy here. We'll push to the border. Alright, good. I imagine we're probably going to have very limited resistance against the Austrians, but you knew it was coming, unfortunately. Alright, let's declare war against them. Let's call our allies as... Or... If we're losing, we'll call my allies. Germany goes to war. All diplomats of Germany have failed. They will now sort out their differences with their enemy on the battlefield. Germany has declared war upon Austria. Well, it would have been Poland if we were able to. So let's push in now. Hit them hard. Take Salzburg as quickly as possible. We do have aerial superiority. We essentially need to push to Vienna and Graz. We can call in my allies, but I'm not going to just yet because I want to try and take as much of their territory as possible. Right, we need to watch out for that mountain unit there. We should be able to pick them off quite easily, you'd think. We just need to take their key cities. They must be close to capitulating now already. 44. We've cut them off. Push to Vienna and Graz. We've taken Graz. We're about to take the capital, and the Treaty of Vienna has happened. We're going to conquer all states. End the turn. And now we've got our rightful German territory back. Ah, we declare war on Austria, and no one does anything. Barack Obama, the leader of NATO, is like, yeah. Oh, Donald Trump. Oh, for fuck's sake. So, Donald Trump is now, the President of the United States. Well, maybe he doesn't care about Austria then. I think Barack Obama would care a lot more compared to Donald Trump. But hey, I don't know them. Okay, let's start justifying against Switzerland. And I guess we can sort of pop a front line here now. Now, the Swiss are going to be a little bit more difficult to take, I think. Because Switzerland, especially in World War II, they usually just build a fuck ton of forts. So it's usually a rat's nest to fight in. So let's make a front line where we can. Oh, I didn't realize this. We can actually surround them from all sides if we call in France, Italy. Okay, but... Oh, what's this? Liechtenstein. Ah. That's hilarious. Reactionary. I didn't even realize they were there. I'm pretty sure Vatican City is here as well. So we've got San Marino. And then we've got Vatican City there. We could go to war with the Pope. If we really wanted to. So is that why it's sort of bugging out here on the front line? No, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I think that's why it's bugging out. Okay, make a front line here then. Or maybe we should make a front line all around and then draw everyone in. It might make it a bit easier. I don't know, maybe. Right, factories wise, we still have 2 more. Let's start breaking it throughout our armies now. We are justifying against the Swiss. But like I said, fighting through the mountains is going to be difficult. Maybe we're better just having the front line here then. Pushing straight into Basel and Zurich. The capital. Right, let's go with some more production cap and stuff. Okay, we haven't got any more units. We've got a couple more U-boats. Let's chuck them into the eastern North Sea and into the Baltic. So we'll attack Switzerland in today's episode as well. We've got 110 political power. Angela Merkel is still the faction leader. What? German legacy. Drift towards fascism, -0 nationalism, conservative. So we get a plus 25% factory output for being a European Union member. That's cool. Let's continue with like the resource stuff. We're gonna need to build those sort of factories soon because we've got shit, but absolutely shit resources here in Germany. We're gonna have to take a lot of it. Right, let's go with some more motorized stuff. How long until we can invade Switzerland? The 30th of November. So it's June, July, August. Still a while. Let's get the experience up then. We still haven't got 20 divisions, so we can't even help the Ukrainians. What are the wars going on at the moment? So there's still that. The Kurds are still fighting Islamic State by the look of it. They have a cup. Okay, they got territories down here. My God, check out the Kurds. They're going nuts. It's because it looks like the Islamic State took Iraq. So my nuclear program looks like it's done. We're going to need to wait 400 days to get a nuclear reactor. Let's continue to go down the military stuff. Political wise, we want to try and keep Angela Merkel in. So let's go with the conservative. Where is conservative? Conservatism. That's what we want, I think. So what else can we go? We can go fascist, which would be really quite funny. Joachim Muller is the fascist leader. Yeah, I want to stay with Angela Merkel in this series. Let's go with the conservative. Alright, let's go. Let's keep with that then. Communist, we could go. Let's stay with the conservative then. But at the end of the day, we get to vote her in. We can vote her in for as long as we want. So, not much of a conservative or a democracy, eh? Okay, let's move my planes over. Okay, so it looks like the planes are actually in the Alps region, Alpine region. Right. Okay, we can edit our divisions a little bit more as well. Let's probably add a... Recon Company's good, but you want to sort of phase that out towards the end. Now, let's go with Recon Company. Because you want to try and get anti-tank. Anti-air's good as well, but... I don't know, you probably want the scouts over the anti-air. You definitely want anti-tank, especially when we're fighting the Russians. Okay, so we've still got until November before we can hit Switzerland. We probably should start justifying against Liechtenstein as well. Maybe try and take them out. We've got Luxembourg to the north. Okay, got another research slot here. What can we go with? maybe some more military stuff. Let's go with some body armor to get defense and breakthrough. Sort of mix it up a bit. What else can we go through here? Probably upgrade the modern tanks, I think. Okay, perfect. So only a little bit longer before we can invade the Swiss. Get some of that choco. That Swiss chocolate. And get more factories for the Volkswagens. Right. I'm enjoying this campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm interested to see how far we can expand the Fourth Reich. Germany. Okay, so we won the election. Okay, that's cool. 43. You get to choose anyway. 23%. Reactionaries on 12. How's good old Vladimir Putin doing? Still in CSTO. So there are 3 factions in the modern day mod so far. Obviously we have NATO, we have the Arabian Shield, and then we have the CSTO. So the Ukrainians knocked out their little rebellion here. So the Islamic State is still fighting the Kurds and the Syrians here, because the Islamic State has been pushed. But check out the Kurds, man. They're on fire. They're doing incredibly well. Okay, only a little bit longer before we can declare war upon Switzerland. We'll march into Zurich as quickly as possible. For some reason, there's Bosnia and Herzegovinans, because the flags keep on glitching out from time to time. Like, yeah, because there's like Syrians in France. That's a little bit awkward. What else is here? Slovakians in the UK. Indians in Denmark. What's in Sweden? Is that, I can't even tell what that flag is. Is it like it's some African flag. Okay. Air doctrine wise, we could upgrade our fighter jets. That could be a good idea. I don't particularly think we need navy. We probably should continue with our industrial stuff though. That's not a bad idea, getting that production output and stuff. On the 20th of November, I think it was, we can invade Switzerland. Schweizland. How long until that's done? The 30th. So the Kurds... Oh, the Treaty of Mosul. A conservative party, Islamic's Dawa party in Iraq. What? Okay, what's going on there? Are the Kurds democratic, are they? Yeah. So Iraq is now democratic. Conservative, sorry. And the Islamic State has been destroyed once and for all. Cool, cool. We've got one more free factory here. Let's go with some more guns. And it was the 20th, wasn't it? Yeah. 30th, sorry. 30th before we can invade the Swiss. And they don't like me too much. Let's just hope they don't get invited into any other faction just yet. We should be able to march into Zurich and Basel quite quickly. Bern is their capital, but Zurich is the largest city. Let's continue up with the military buildings. It's done. So, the justification for Schweiz is done. Switzerland. Where else can I put these factories? Getting more modern tanks, always good. Getting more artillery as well. Okay, I think we'll just hold up a little bit. Send these guys here. We're nearly ready to go straight on into the Swiss. There's no point of fighting through the mountains. That'll be a little bit too treacherous for my liking. Okay, wait for them to get their replenishment up. I guess we can send you down. So let's go with a offensive line to here. Push to Geneva, I think, as quickly as possible. So, we'll just wait for a little bit. We're going to be fighting in winter, so that's going to be a pain in the ass. 10th of December. Let's declare war upon Switzerland. Germany goes to war once more with another Germanic country. Like I said, we're turning it's a bit Germanic on the channel. You could think, like in the Holy Roman Empire campaign, that this could happen a fair few years in the future. So we've taken Basel and Zurich in quite quick succession. We took the capital, and now we can take the entirety of Switzerland. Perfect. We also seized 8,000 equipment, and we've also got some military factories from them. Okay, so let's sort of dish this out as best as possible where we can. I'm quite happy to get some more planes as well. That'll be cool. Light tanks wise, we're only using them because of our divisions. Because we can't customize our perfect ones just yet. Still getting, we need 49 steel. That's going to be a bugger. We can construct these steel factories and stuff. Steel, rubber, aluminium, chromium, and tungsten. Obviously in the modern day mod you can do that. But check out the German Reich so far. Huge part of NATO here. So I think our next place to go to war with is naturally Sweden. But now we've taken Austria. We've also taken Bern. What can we do here? Manage occupied territory. So we can release Austria. We can release Switzerland. We could have puppeted them. I wanted to take them for myself. Okay, so we've got 140 here in our political power. Should I change any of this? We can go with war economy again. We need 450 political power. Modern taxes is fine. Heavy regulated is fine. You probably want to open the country at some point as well, so we can get more men to fight for us. My volunteer only is just fine at the moment. We've got a ridiculous amount of manpower with Germany. What? All-round tank designer. We can get a Mitsubishi tank designer. That is so cool. I didn't even know that. Germany medium tank. English tank. French heavy tank. That's so cool. I didn't realize there's like a brands in this. That's awesome. This episode is already sponsored by Volkswagen, if you haven't already realized. Okay, I think we need to start justifying against the Swedes. Let's do that then. We're going to need a naval invasion against them. Let's get everyone here to rally up. We have 23 divisions. Let's move you to, what, Hamburg? Rostock. Probably Rostock is better. Let's push north, my friends. We've nearly got enough political... We've got enough army experience to edit them again. I think we don't need mountain troops anymore, because obviously we're going to go to war with the Swedes and Finland, and most of this is actually pretty flat. Obviously higher up in the mountains, but we're going to be able to take there. It's mostly just forest. And when we fight in Russia, we're really just going to be able to push through them. We're going to be able to push through Poland and hit Belarus as well. So I don't think we're going to need mountain divisions just yet until we start getting ready to hit China. So I might sort of drop those down a bit if we can. Oh, they're nearly done, most of those guys. I'm going to cancel the production line. I still want to get one of you ever so often. Okay, let's push to Rostock. But, yeah. As if this isn't like a fascist country already. Like, the fact is we've taken Switzerland, we've taken Austria. There's no elections. We get to choose. She's going to be in power for so long. It's quite funny. But no, we're democratic. And I love how, like, no one cares. The Americans, 50-50. That's bang on. I can leave NATO, but I don't want to, because the thing is, I think this is in real life as well. If you declare war upon a NATO member, you're at war with all NATO members, which is quite scary, if I'm being honest. There was a whole thing about when Turkey shot down that Russian plane that Turkey could have got kicked out of NATO, or if Russia declared war upon Turkey, then all the NATO members would come in. So it's quite frightening. International politics. It's not called that. It's something else I can't remember. Right. Geopolitics, maybe. I don't know. Right, we're at Rostock now. And you know what you do at Rostock? You get your training on to get that military experience up for me. Right. Let's go into our divisions here now. Let's get the anti-tanks, I think. I don't think the Swedes are gonna have too much anti-tank stuff, but yeah, you don't know. They might give us a bit of a problem. We probably should take out Liechtenstein as well. Take out their one factory that they have. We could puppet them though. That'd be quite cool. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave them there for the shits and giggles. Okay, how long until we can take Sweden? The Svendenreich will join The Germanic Empire, 14th of July. We're currently in March, April. Okay, progressive, right, cool. We've got some more wings available. Let's get rid of you then. Okay, where's the closest air base here? So we've got one here in Brandenburg. We've also got another one here as well. So we need to get over... What's this area called? Just southern Sweden. I think here is the closest. So let's get our fighters in. Everyone is on search and destroy anyway. Okay, let's pop you into here then. Let's go with close air support. I don't want to go with port strikes. We want to go with strategical bombing and close air support where we can. Right, drop you over southern Sweden. We haven't rallied up all our ships just yet. We probably should. I think we've got a couple just all over the place, yeah. So get everyone to go back to hold, and then we'll rally up here at, near Bremen. Yeah, we can't merge them just yet. We need to get everyone back off their, attack orders. I don't know if the Swedes have a huge fleet, but you never know now that we're fucking around with Scandinavia. The Russians might be like, hey, this looks fishy. Didn't this happen before? Germany taking Austria, a bit of an Anschluss, and then, yeah. I'd love to attack Poland, but I can't. They're in NATO. I was so keen to attack them as well. Right, insufficient resources still. My conservative is going up. Yeah, which is fine. It's already 41%. We dominate this anyway. The Social Democrats are second there, reactionary. I think Russia is reactionary in this. We need more steel. Right, construction-wise, we're getting more military factories, which is great. But at the moment, we haven't got the resources to support it. Okay, political-wise, free trade. I probably should save up my political power, because then we'll go war economy. One of the following must be true. More than either above at war. More than... So we might actually save up for war economy, because if we go to war with Sweden, we can drop that. And that helps us quite a lot. We don't particularly need to change our conscription laws just yet, because obviously if you go with scraping the barrel, yeah, you get 20% of the recruitable population, but you get a plus 50 training time and a minus 40 construction and output. At the moment, my manpower is exceptional, and we've also taken the Austrian and Swiss troops here as well. What are the wars going on in the world at the moment? There's no wars, but it's at 30% at the moment. Once we take Sweden and Finland, we might be able to cause World War III, which would be good for us. We're going to benefit a lot from it. Okay, so what's this here? Build up, gain a research slot. Yeah, I do want actually an extra research slot. I don't know what the Swedish Navy is like, but we do have 100% naval supremacy. And on the 14th of July, we can invade. We're going to need to take a... We're probably going to need to take Malmo. I'm not entirely sure how many divisions we can send over. Send some of the mountain guys up here. I guess we could sort of break these guys off a bit, actually. Stop the training for the time being. We'll split up. We'll go with... We don't want everyone. We don't want mountain infantry to go with a naval invasion, but we do want some of the tanks. We don't want the airdrops. We probably only want to send 5 at max, I think. I think 5 will be enough. So those 5 here. We'll give the command to Hans Lothar, I think. Yeah, we'll give it to Hans. We'll go with the yellow. And we'll chuck you... Yeah, we'll chuck you here. Everyone else. Go with... Volker. Okay, how are we doing here? We can get more soft attack, which is always good for us. Upgrading those weapons. And we'll leave everyone there. Right. So everyone here is ready to go. Let's go with that. I think Malmo is probably the best target. It's the closest. How long until we can invade Malmo? 35 days. It's currently the 5th of May, 14th of July. So we've still got a couple of months to go. Okay. Probably do want to invade Australia at some point. That'll be quite cool. Who's the Prime Minister? Bill Shorten. Okay. Malcolm Turnbull isn't. Donald Trump's still in America. What about Britain? David Cameron is still there. What about down in Italy? Matteo is still there. Shinzo is still in Japan. What about in China? Right. Okay, we're pretty much maxed out our rifles now, but like I said at the moment, we just got no steel at the moment. Maybe the Swedes have steel. I didn't actually check the resource map, so we managed to get a bit of oil, a bit of steel, a bit of aluminium from Austria. Most of our aluminium is now going to come from Austria. What do the Swedes have? Oh, they have steel for days. They have so much steel. Those Nordic bastards. The cheeky fuckers. Okay, that's where most of our steel's gonna come from. I can smell the guns coming hot off the press already. More Luftwaffes. Okay, right. I need to stop with that German accent. I'm taking the piss, but I can. It's probably annoying more people. Well, if you lasted this long, you probably don't mind it. Okay, let's send this U-boat here as well on search and destroy to help. Political power we can upgrade, but like I said, I probably want to chuck it once we declare war upon Sweden. We'll push into Malmo, and then we'll smash up the bottom coast of Sweden. Right, let's continue with the Blitzkrieg stuff now, maybe. What else can we go here with our production cap? We can't go through this anymore. This stuff's all good. The thing is, in Hearts of Iron, you can min-max it if you really want to. But the thing is, right, it's all going to help you in the long term. At the end of the day, all the stuff in the tech tree, you can min-max it if you're playing on like a really hard difficulty and want to sort of get the strats going. But like I said, at the end of the day, it all really helps. Arguably, you can put a case for either or for most stuff. But yeah, it really does help you out just in general. Okay, so we can go... Right. So my naval invasion is ready. We just need to take a key port. I haven't done a save in a while. We probably should do a hard save for this series. I haven't done one yet. Okay, let's declare war upon Sweden. I'm not going to call my allies. Is Norway in NATO? Yeah, Norway is in NATO. Huh. Finland is probably going to be next. So let's invade Malmo now. Let's cross the Baltic Channel. And we've taken Malmo. Perfect. Now we're going to be able to send all our divisions over for the German Reich. Let's hold until everyone gets here. Whoa, there's actually a pretty decent naval fight going on here. Okay. How do I merge these up? Should be able to merge them. It's just easier doing this. There's a way here, I can't remember it. But don't matter. No matter. I'll figure it out. Right, there's 25 in here. God damn it. We'll just get you out then. Unassign you. Yep. That's fine. Make it red again. Okay, let's make a front line here. Like I said, I want to push up to Stockholm as quickly as possible, so we hit through this other side. Hit the hit the east coast as quickly as possible, I think is the best bet. Alright, let's go, 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 Gadget. We'll keep that one mountain troop there defending. How did that naval result go? Okay, so the Swedes actually had a pretty decent army. We lost 2 of our destroyers. We lost 2 submarines, but they lost a frigate, and they lost 3 destroyers as well. So we are pushing against the Swedes quite convincingly here now. They don't really have an army to withstand me. Maybe the Russians will do, and maybe some of the major factions. We are picking apart smaller European countries. But NATO, at the end of the day, loves us, don't they? They absolutely love the Germans. Okay, let's continue up north. Our nuclear reactor is complete. Perfect. Let's go with nuclear bombs. We can finally drop bombs on Russia or something. The Angela Merkel German Reich is coming along swimmingly. So let's take all the states in Sweden. Perfect. We've seized 10,000 equipment. Let's get Volker Winkler to go on the border with Finland. We'll start justifying against them as well. Cool, go here. Let's start justifying against the Finnish. I don't know if you can hear that, but there is a fly going ballistic in my room right now. I heard it earlier before the recording, but it's because it's so hot in Australia. Flies are coming. It's going around me now. If it comes near me, I'm going to get it. Or you might think I'm going nuts because you probably can't hear it. I'm not. My mic has somewhat noise cancelling software. Okay, but now we're producing a lot of steel because we've taken out the Swedes, which is perfect. Our navy did pretty well as well. Okay, so we'll send you guys north. I might actually send that one division back here to Germany, because I think we haven't quite got any more just yet. Right, naval dockyards wise, we've got 3 more. Let's continue with the U-boats. That's what I really want to focus on. Submarines for this series, I think. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. We didn't even get enough political power before the Swedes capitulated. Okay, let's move my air force as well. Where can I move them to? Are there any air bases up in the north of Finland? No, doesn't seem to be. The furthest one's here. Oh no, I can. Okay, so northern Scandinavia is its own thing here. Right. Okay, so let's get aerial superiority over there. And let's push into Finland as quickly as possible. Okay, let's continue to go down the civilian tree. But here is our German Reich so far. NATO is expanding. Obviously, we're in the green. Finland does have these little islands here as well. Åland. 3rd of March. So it's currently the 10th of September 2018. And Angela Merkel is wrecking up shop. Right, production-wise, I do need to edit these templates though. They're just a little bit shit for my liking. Okay, let's leave you there. What's in Finland? What resources have we got here? A little bit of steel. Yeah, the Swedes have so much steel, like, what the fuck? They have 200. That's insane. Because at the moment, most of the steel we're just exporting, because we haven't got a closed economy. Okay, we can go with the HK 417. Let's go with the soft attack there. Right. Okay, cool. Will we be able to face the Swedes in today's episode? Finish. The 3rd... What? Oh, 3rd of March. 2019. That's a while. That's a while away. Because I want to try and do an hour special here in today's video. For the first, I tried to do an hour special. Or 50 minutes or so. Okay. So what do the other factions think of me? Yeah, the French love me. Got another spare research slot. What do the other Nordic countries think? My god, Norway. German opinion of Norway, okay. So once we're done with that, I'm assuming we're going to go to war with Russia. They're probably the biggest next to me. Some of the Baltic states down here. Croatia isn't a part of NATO. Neither is Bosnia-Herzegovina. No, Croatia is a part of NATO, my bad. Serbia isn't. Montenegro isn't. Macedon isn't. Okay. How are we going recruitment-wise? We've still got 12 there. Our ships are coming along nicely, though. Keep them on search and destroy. The Americans aren't justifying against anyone, are they? They're guaranteeing the independence of a lot of countries. Okay, let's continue with the civilian stuff here. And we have our own free military factories. That we're actually filling the quota quite easily there. So let's try and spread it out a bit. Get more battle tanks in then. I would like to take out North Korea at some point as well. Probably take out the Chinese. And the Russians. Probably should take out Syria as well. Along with maybe some of these Middle Eastern countries. Maybe like Palestine or something. Are we like supporting anyone? Like guaranteeing? I was just curious. I don't think so. Right, it's currently December. It's going to be a while before we declare war upon Finland. We might do it in the next episode, because I have a feeling if we push into Finland, the Russians won't be too happy about that. Won't be too happy about that whatsoever. Okay, we've got 3 units here. Well, this is where my next army is going to be recruited from. Let's get Hans, the command. And Hans, my friend, mein Lieben, you can get here on and start rallying up. Get your exercises done, so we can get more of that military experience. I guess we could get these guys on the border to get out that military experience as well. 3rd of March, January, February, yeah, so 3 more months roughly. Hopefully we don't lose too much attrition. Just looking at the Finnish here, they have a lot more men on that border. They know what's up. They've they've spotted a trend. They've seen Austria and Germany, well, Switzerland capitulate, and the Swedes got absolutely smashed. It's only a matter of time before they are. But I have a feeling, yeah, I think Russia might just like, hey, you know what? We're not fucking gonna put up with this shit again. But we should just be able to push straight to Moscow. Do what Hitler couldn't. February now. Not much else really we can do. We're saving up our political power. Oh, the justification is done. Cool. Let's get everyone off this then. Make an offensive line to, I guess, Helsinki. That's their capital, isn't it? Swing around this way. It's going to be a pain in the ass fighting through this. I should have done a naval invasion down here, actually. We still have time. Hans, you know what to do. Double time. Get to Rostock as quickly as possible. Wow, we're not seriously favoured to win on that. It's because of my attrition was a little bit low. Wait for our supplies to get in a bit. And we might start that naval invasion where we can once everyone's there. We can put it to probably Turku. It's probably the best. Right. I'll fix all this production stuff up off camera and have a bit of a think about what I specifically want to do. How many turns before we... So we need 28 days before we can go. We can declare war upon Finland now, though. Germany goes to war once more. The 4th faction we've declared war on in this series so far. Let's march across the border. We're losing there. We are winning. What's fighting me here? Shit. Like I said, it's going to be a bit more of a tougher fight against the Finnish than Sweden, Finland, Austria, Switzerland as well. What do I want to go through here? I guess we can get improved artillery. We're going to need that at some point. We can get more planes in, however. Oh, we do have more here in Lapland. Let's get more of these planes in as well. Chuck them in here. Okay, do we still have... Yeah, we still have air supremacy over the top. Do we still have... Yeah, we still have naval supremacy in the Baltic as well. Modern heavy machinery is fine. Okay, Hans, you ready, my friend? You know what to do. So we'll take Turku. We might even be able to take Helsinki. How are we going here now? Okay, we've pushed through. There was a little bit of resistance, but it looks like the Germans will prevail. Right. Okay, we'll leave one unit here just to defend. Go to Helsinki. Just push to Helsinki as quickly as possible. Right, you can basically do whatever the fuck you want now. So make a front line. Oh, you're already there. Push up and try and take this half. Oh. Push up and just try and help with the front line. Take this to make it look a little bit nicer. They should capitulate soon anyway. We've cut most of them off in the north. Yeah, don't worry about these guys. If we can take their major cities, nothing's really going to stop us. I am blown away that they haven't capitulated just yet. They're at 89. Nearly. They've still got men in their capital. My tank just smashed it. And now we've got the Treaty of Savo. Okay, so let's take all the states. Perfect. Yeah, I'm surprised that... Oh, here we go. Transmission from Russia. We managed to seize 1,400 equipment. We took 5 states and Finland was annexed. Everyone's joining the CSTO. But now we have a border with Russia. Which is cool. Okay, so we've got 5 more free military factories. Which is great. For the Germans. We've also got 1 more free dockyard. Let's chuck that straight into our U-boats. National focus wise, continue with the civilian stuff. We want to try and save up like a political power. I want to go with closed economy if we can as well. That's 450. That might actually be better than the civilian, economical law. But guys, on that note, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you've been enjoying this German campaign on the modern day mod. If you'd like to see more, the best thing you guys can do is leave a like and a comment. If not, I can always just record more Total War if you're not interested in this sort of stuff. But hey, thanks for watching. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. If you guys want to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up Hearts of Iron for a pretty competitive price. So we've taken Sweden and Finland. We've taken the Germanic territories of Switzerland and Austria. In the next episode, I think we should go for the big bad wolf, the big bad bear, Mother Russia on the border here. Push and take out Vladimir Putin. Once we've done with that, we'll probably deal with the Chinese and the North Koreans. Let me know. We've got so much areas we need to expand. We can expand. Just pretty much everyone here who is obviously not in the blue, in the white, is up for grabs. We can take out the Ukraine, maybe Africa, try and take back our German territories in Africa, maybe even take back German New Guinea. They had that at half time. The bloody Australians took that, didn't they? They got that after World War One. That's like we invaded that as well. It was like it was New Guinea and then it was German New Guinea, I think, on that side. Or was it split like that? I can't remember how it was split. But regardless, thanks for watching. My name has been Simpzy. Take care. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.